Hi guys, happy Thursday. I know a lot of people might not think it's a happy Thursday with all that's going on, but I'm just so happy to have the opportunity to do another live today. And it's very possible that I probably won't be doing lives, I guess, for the next few weeks or so, but let's see how things go. I hope you're all well. My name is AnitadeSouza. I am a chartered management accountant and a financial and health coach. What do I do? So I help entrepreneurs and individuals to overcome debt, to take control over their money, and to basically, get into a better financial position so that they can build wealth and live the life of their dreams. Now, if you are on here, I would love for you to say hi. Let me know who's watching and where you're watching from in the world, because the truth is, everything that's going on with the coronavirus is affecting us all as a world, which is weird. I know, but it's the case. So today I'm going to be talking about the coronavirus, finances and health, okay? But before I do that, I just want to make a few announcements. So here they are. The first one is, from next year I will be going live on my business page, which is called Committed to Excellence with AnitadeSouza. And so I would love it if you could go over there, like my channel, and so you will always be able to kind of watch my lives when I do them, if you're interested, that is. The second point is that, if you are wanting to change your money mindset and actually start saving, it will be great if you join my savings group, which is called Saving Money Made Easy. And we are currently doing the 52-week challenge on there, and it's going really well. The third thing is, I have a YouTube channel, guys. It's called Committed to Excellence, and I would love for you to go over there, subscribe to my channel, and yeah, just help. And then the fourth thing is, if you're watching live, let me know where you're watching from. Hi Marlena, let me know where you're watching from and what country, and how you are in this crazy moment that we're going through. And then the last thing is, if you like this live, please like this video, and if you feel compelled to, please go ahead and just share, okay? So today I'm talking about, as I said, coronavirus, finances and health, okay? I'm wearing glasses today. I don't often wear glasses, but I am today because I think my contact lenses are stressed out about coronavirus, and they've decided not to feel comfortable in my eyes. So I have no choice but to wear glasses. I don't necessarily enjoy wearing glasses, but it is what it is. So today I'm wearing glasses, and I'm probably going to be doing this as I do my live all throughout it, but it's fine. So I just want to say hi to a few people. Hi Amos, how you doing? Hi Edmund. Hi Kevin. Good to see you all. So let's get started then. So to be honest with you, I want to start this live from a positive perspective, because there's been so much news going around and it's really stressful. We are all experiencing anxiety, and if you say you're not, then you're a robot. Because we are all experiencing anxiety, and to be very honest with you, it's always good to look at things from a positive perspective, okay? So when I normally try and look at things from a positive perspective, I like to go to gratitude, okay? And I'm not saying let's be positive about this situation and forget everything that's going on around us. Obviously, you need to be updated on what's going on, yes, and you need to be aware of how it's going to impact you and your family, yes. And also you need to, I guess, explore your options and figure out how the kind of help you can get, yes. And then I guess the last thing is, we need to be proactive in this whole situation, yes. But that doesn't mean by doing those things we need to be negative and we need to be stressed out and depressed. We have to be positive in every situation, and that will benefit us, right? So let's go to gratitude, my favorite thing. And I'm going to be talking about what I'm grateful for in this very unprecedented situation. And here are a few things that I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for the the health of my health. I'm grateful for my friends' health and the families I am connected to. I'm grateful that as far as I know, nobody close to me has gotten the coronavirus. Okay, I'm grateful for doctors. I'm grateful for nurses. I'm grateful for carers. I'm grateful for cleaners, and who else? I guess it would be those who are helping vulnerable people. I'm grateful for those people who have to go to work even though they don't want to, but they have to, like the police, the military. I'm grateful for all the people on social media, on Facebook, posting funny posts, because at the end of the day, it's a very difficult time and we need to laugh. Like, laughing is medicine. So it always feels good when you're scrolling through Facebook and there's some silly jokes on there. It helps us all. So thank you to all you who are posting funny posts on Facebook at the moment, because it's been really, really good. And then lastly, I'm grateful to who are they called? Essity, who are the biggest toilet roll manufacturers in the UK, right? I'm grateful for them because they produce 4.3 million toilet rolls a day. Okay, so we are never going to run out of toilet roll. People might be greedy and hog the toilet roll, but we are actually never going to ever run out of it, right? So I'm grateful for all these things. And what are you grateful for in this situation? Because this helps us to be more positive in this situation. What are you grateful for at the moment? And who are you grateful for? Share with me in the comments below, okay? I would love to hear your perspective on things. So I'm going to try and keep this live to I'm going to try and keep it as short as possible, but you know me, I like to talk. Hi Mandeep, hi Abahima, hi Chanel. I'm going to try and keep it short, but you know me, I love to talk, so I'm probably going to go on for a while. But today I want to talk about, as I said for the third time, coronavirus, our finances and our health, okay? And I'm going to look at it in 3 blocks. So the first block is business. The second block is personal finance, and then the third block will be health, okay? So the first thing is, when it comes to business, obviously things have been turned upside down, right? All these large corporations have had to close their offices, schools are closing down, and small businesses, all of you guys who own your own business, small businesses that have closed down. The fact is, if we are going to be made to be self-isolated, if we're going to be made put on lockdown, the government will have to help us and provide for us, okay? So don't feel like it's going to be the end of the world for your business or for your situation. If the government have told us we have to go on lockdown, they will have to support in some way or the other. And so far in the UK, this is the kind of support that I'm aware of. So firstly, there's going to be mortgage holidays for 3 months. I know that's not long, and I know that doesn't mean that you don't have to pay your mortgage, because after 3 months you still have to pay. But the point is, let's take what we can get now. If you get a 3-month holiday on your mortgage, it will at least help you financially. So what do you need to do? You need to contact your mortgage lender, your banks, or whoever you are borrowing from to see what kind of support you can get. The second thing is that there's going to be business rates. There's going to be a business rate holiday for small to medium-sized businesses in the UK. So if you have a shop, or you're renting a shop or something for your business, make sure that you find out about your business rates. Go to the government, go to gov.uk and inquire how you can be supported on this, because a whole year is going to be very, very useful for you. What else? There's something new, which is the Corona Business Interruption Loan, scheme, and that's for small to medium-sized businesses as well. And this is from the British Business Bank. So if you need to find out more, go to gov.uk and inquire. Obviously you could call the lines at the moment, but to be honest, it's a very busy time, so it's not likely that you're going to get through. But just be aware of what kind of help is out there, so that you can now take the steps to get whatever help you need for your business, right? There's also been a ban on renters from being evicted. So if you're renting a property or you're renting your home, there is a ban for you being evicted, at least during this very difficult time, okay? Again, find out more, speak to your landlord to inquire, to make you feel less anxious, okay? And then the last thing is there's a lot of protection for renters, because obviously there's the ban, but then, you know, if you need any kind of help, again, go to the gov.uk website and they can help you. Unfortunately, I can really talk about what's going on in the UK because this is where I'm based, but I hope for those who are outside of this country, you can, you know, go to your government website, or you can speak to government officials to find out how you can get the support and help you need, okay? Sadly and annoyingly, the self-employed cannot get statutory sick pay, right? I am aware of that. But what has been said is that you may be able to get benefits. So I know there's a benefits calculator on the gov.uk website, but again, it might not be applicable to this situation, to the self-employed. So what I would advise again is to get the right numbers and go to the gov.uk website and call whoever you need to call for the support that you need, okay? So that's the financial side of businesses. But you know, there's more to it as well. One thing I want to say, there's a quote by someone called James Allen, and what he says is that adversity does not build character, but it reveals it, right? Let me say that again. Adversity does not build character, it reveals it. So if you're the type that is scared of your situation, you're panicking and you can't sleep, you can't eat, is this what your character is like? Is this who you are? I'm sure it's not. I'm sure you are resilient. I'm sure you are strong. And I'm sure you're going to be there to support those who need you the most, right? So in this case, rather than think about all the negative things that are happening, let's look at it from an opportunity perspective, right? Let's look at the opportunity that we're having now to grow from this situation. The amazing and the most surprising thing for me and a lot of people is the fact that this coronavirus issue is a worldwide thing, right? And so this is a good time to figure out how we can grow from this situation. One of my favorite guys in this entire world is Warren Buffett. I'm sure I mention him a lot. I mention him a lot, full stop. And what he says is that be fearful when others are greedy, and be greedy when others are fearful. And this quote really relates to investing, right? But if you look at it from the perspective of, I would say, from the perspective of the fact that people are very scared right now, so they're not thinking about the opportunities that are out there. There are several opportunities out there at the moment. People are feeling crippled, so they're actually refraining from doing anything, right? But in a time like this is a time that you need to pick yourself up and think, I don't need to be afraid. I don't need to be worried about what's going on right now. What are the opportunities? What are the positive things in all of this right now, okay? And this is a great time, right, to think about how you can develop your business. This is a fantastic time to think about how you can reinvent yourself, right? This is all about reinvention. Reinvent yourself. Use the time to do that now. And this is a truth bomb, okay? Things are moving online. Like, things have been moving online for a very long time now, okay? And the point is that we have to, how can I put it? Figure out a way to get our businesses online, right? Let me give you an example. My yoga studio is a very small one. From next week, they're actually going to be online. Obviously, yoga is a thing where you need to be present, you need to be in the space, you need to be there. But for this very small yoga studio and the owner Becky to now decide to go online, right, you can imagine how anxious she will feel. But at the same time, it's a wonderful opportunity for her to see if this works. This is another diversification of her business. So she may be now having classes that you can actually go to, but then she might also think about simultaneously doing online classes for other teachers who are maybe out of the country or whatever. So, and another thing is like my PT, right? He has had this vision of becoming a PT online, right? And guess what? Because very soon we're probably all going to have to be self-isolated and staying at home. This is a great opportunity for him to now think about how to get his PT business online. he can now become a PT online, and it's just kind of pushed him to do something that he probably would have never done. Okay, so what I'm saying is that we need to think about the opportunities in our business. For you, I'm going to ask you these questions. Are there other areas in your business that you would like to exercise and explore? You know, have you been thinking about, you know, doing different things in your businesses? If so, this is a perfect time to try and do them, test them out and see if they will work. Number 2, what kind of training and development will you need for yourself and your business to make it successful? Because right now, obviously, everything is not running as it should. So now this is a good time to invest in yourself and figure out for your business how best you can make your business work, right? And then the third thing is, can you take your business online? If you are, say, a fitness trainer, and you normally hold classes of 20 people, 30 people, 50 people, can you figure out a way to get your fitness training sessions online? Think about it, figure it out. But do not be limited in your mindset. Think about now how to get your business online. If you even do hair, if you're a hairdresser, can you figure out how to maybe start a coaching business to help people to do their own hair at home, where you spend an hour with them, talking them through the various steps that they need to do? You know, be creative in your mind and in your business and what you can do. So Mandy has just said, will Warren keep my job going? Well, I think Warren Buffett is the owner of your business, right, Mandeep? Of course he will. Of course he will. But in the meantime, think about, what if you were to lose your job? What are you going to do, Mandeep? Are you just going to sit down and think, oh, woe unto me, I've lost my job? You need to start thinking about opportunities for possibly self-employment or other work opportunities. You know, what kind of other avenues can you go into? Yes, fine, you're studying to be an engineer and you're an accountant as well, but what other things can you do that maybe interest you that you can do on the side? Okay, be creative in how you can make money. You are not limited anyway. We're only limited in our minds. Okay, so the next point is that this is a great opportunity to think about how to diversify your business, right? And even the kind of work that you do. I think I was just saying this a second ago, but the point is that, what if you were to be made redundant? What are you going to do? So the point is that you need to start thinking about other opportunities, other work opportunities. Could you start a business? Could you start doing something on the side? What do you enjoy doing? What is your passion? How can you help people? Because out of helping people is how you can actually start a business. So think about what you're good at in terms of how you can help people, and then this will benefit you, okay? Because nobody's job is guaranteed. So Mandeep, unfortunately, I can't tell you if Warren Buffett is going to keep your job open, but what I can tell you is that you need to diversify your business, not your business, but your job opportunities. You need to maybe think about other types of training you could do to maybe be employed by other types of companies, okay? We're just preparing. We are just being proactive, right? It's better to be proactive than reactive, okay? So think about your future now. Another truth bomb for you is that the situation is, right, from now on, working from home and taking your business online is the new normal. This is the new normal. And so you cannot say, oh, you know, I'm going to go back to work and I'm going to take the tube, I'm going to take the train, I'm going to drive to work. No, for now, we are stuck at home, and our new normal is to work from home and to have online businesses, right? So what was I going to say with this? So the point is, we now have to create new schedules to manage our new normal. If your new normal is working from home, then I would suggest you create a new routine for yourself at home. And routines are always good because it cuts out the anxiety. If you plan your days, so for example, just do a day's plan and just stick to that day every day. So I'm going to work from this time to this time. I'm going to have a break at this time. I'm going to have lunch at this time. I'm going to do this at that time, do that at that time, do yoga, whatever you can do. Start by creating a routine for your new normal, because this is the new normal, guys. We're not going anywhere. And if you're a parent as well, I would also suggest that you create a routine for yourself and your kids, because obviously if you're working from home and you have to look after your kids, you have to have some kind of routine. And the truth is that for the first week, that routine is probably going to go great, especially with the kids. We're all excited and we're going to manage them wonderful for the first week. And then probably after that, you're going to be pulling your hair out because it's very stressful. So at least try and prepare in advance and think about things that you can do with your kids, and think about things that you can keep them occupied. That might help. And then also, let's have patience, right? We don't know how long this situation is going to last. We don't know how long we're going to be stuck at home, right? So the point is, it's probably a situation that is not going to get resolved overnight. So let's have patience. Let's stop putting pressure on ourselves to resolve the issue or to try and have control over something we don't have control over. Have patience, right? Ultimately, we have to be okay with not being okay. We have to be okay with not knowing how things are going to pan out. We have to be okay with it. And let's not try to be perfect in this situation. It's okay to have a panic attack. It's okay to have anxiety. But the point is, you can't go on like that for the rest of your life. Or for the rest of this time. You need to start thinking about things that are going to help you as opposed to cripple you. Okay? So that's for businesses, and I guess individuals who want to start a business or who have their own businesses. And now let's talk about personal finances. Okay, I always go on about having an emergency fund, right? And this has clearly shown us why it is important to have money set aside. And I know it's so difficult to do that, right? So I'm not saying, oh, you have to, but if this situation was to happen again, are you going to go through the same thing you've gone through already, right? No, you're not. So you need to start thinking about, if this situation was to happen again, how can I prepare better for it? And one of the ways to prepare better for it is to start saving, guys. Start saving. I can't tell you how important this is, right? Because we never know what we're saving for, but at least even if you had a certain amount of money aside, you could start investing and earning some returnings on it. Okay, right now investing is not ideal. Well, it is actually. The markets have gone down, but that doesn't mean you should stop investing. But anyway, having savings will actually help you to do a lot of things that you probably haven't thought about. But having that money as a cushion is very, very useful. So guys, if you'd like to join my savings group, I'm inviting you to do so, where we're going to be saving a little bit of money every week to put aside, and it's going to also change the way you think about money as well. Okay, and then also, what else? Don't buy unnecessary things. Right now is not the time to be buying Louis Vuitton shoes. Right now is not the time to be going out and buying all your luxuries. Buy your essentials. Buy the things that you need right now to survive at home. And don't go crazy, because the shops are rationing their items. So we will always be able to buy enough stuff, right? Think about all the other people that need to buy things. But just don't spend your money if you don't need to. And I'm not saying don't live life and let's stop things altogether. No, because life has to keep going on. But my point is that just don't go out spending stupidly. Sorry to say, don't go out spending on things that you really don't need. Be very, very careful with your money right now, okay? And start saving, putting some money aside for an emergency. And this is it is an emergency kind of, isn't it? Okay, so now let's talk about health, okay? What was I going to say? This is kind of an opportunity to practice something that we've never had the opportunity to practice before. This is life, and life is never perfect, right? Let's call it a lesson, a life lesson that we're learning. And, in order to be able to cope with this stress, cope with this difficulty, we have to make sure we are investing in our health. How are you investing in your health? Are you sleeping well? Because that is super, super important. Are you eating well? I've seen a lot of people making these amazing concoctions on Facebook with lemons and ginger and, all these things. Are you doing that for yourself? Are you drinking all the good stuff? Are you drinking a lot of water? Are you drinking, green tea? Are you eating fruits and vegetables? Because right now, this is what our bodies need. And without it, you are going to be feeling more anxious and more stressed than you would like, okay? And so here are a few things to consider when it comes to your health. Make sure you are thinking about what you are thinking about. By that I mean, be careful what kind of thoughts you are having right now. Social media, the newspapers, the news, they are all bombarding us with all the negative stuff. And the truth of the matter is, these things are out of our control, okay? To be very honest with you, they are above our pay grade. Simply above our pay grade. So what is the point of panicking and worrying over something which you have no control over? There is no point. I don't believe having fear or worry has ever made any situation better. All it's done is cause stress and put unnecessary pressure on the situation as it stands. So my point is that there is a lot of things happening that is out of our control. Do not think you have to always have control over everything, because the thing is, the things we can't control are the things that we're not supposed to control, right? Yes, as humans, as people, we like to have control. I am a bit of a control freak. Yes, admittedly, I am. I'm a parent, so parents normally have control over a lot of things. But the point is that let's not try and control things that are above our pay grade. The point is that this situation is bigger than us, right? So let us just do what we can, focus on what we can, and be careful of the thoughts that you're having, right? So think about what you're thinking about constantly. If you start panicking and worrying, think about those thoughts and try and change them to be positive. And I am a big believer of being positive, because positivity changes a lot of things. It changes our physiology, it changes our mind, it changes how our emotions, our moods, it changes our mental health. Okay, so let's be positive. Let's think about our minds, our bodies, and our souls, and let's feed ourselves good things. Let's pray, let's meditate, let's be there for each other, our families. Let's communicate with people. Let's post funny things on Facebook. Thank you to all those who are doing that. But let's be positive, right? And to be honest with you, let's leave God to deal with the situation. If you can't deal with it, who else is going to deal with it? What is the point of saying, oh, there's an agenda, which there probably is, there's agenda and all this kind of stuff, and you can't do anything about it? What is the point? All right, so let's focus on what we can control, which is looking after ourselves, our families, our neighbors, those who are close to us. And I think in a way, this coronavirus has taught us a lot of beautiful things, and it continues to teach us a lot of lessons. Right now, the human race has come together, okay? And we are now close. We're now trying to help each other. And this is how things should be anyway, right? So let's think about our mental health, our physical health, and every other type of health there is, okay? And then also, let's, since we're going to have to, it's possible that we may be on lockdown, and we're working from home, we're living from home, we're going to have to stay at home. Guys, when you wake up, have a shower, get out of your pajamas, okay? Do not stay in your pajamas. It's so nice to do that, but guess what? That can be depressing, and that kind of puts you in a different frame of mind. Get up, have a shower, get dressed, get ready for the day. Even though you're spending the whole day at home, dress to impress for yourself and your family. Okay? And then also create a morning routine. If you don't have a morning routine, create one. I talk about the morning routine I have, and it's called Savers, and it's about silence, which is meditation, affirmations, visualization, reading, exercising, and scripting, right? So create a morning routine for yourself. Every morning I get up, I'm going to do this, and stick to it, and that will also help you to prepare for your day. I normally do my morning routine before the kids wake up, because I need to ground myself before these kids take over my life. Another thing is that I got from Mel Robbins is that, Guys, we can have virtual dates, okay? So just because you're stuck at home doesn't mean that you can't communicate with people. I'm on a live right now talking to people who are all over the world, and try and connect with people via Zoom, via FaceTime. Connect your kids with their friends. They can have virtual play dates, right, where they get out their toys and they're just playing together through the screen. Have virtual tea with people, friends and family. Have virtual stuff. Just because we're stuck at home doesn't mean that we're going to be limited to the kind of communication that we can have. And then also help as many people as you can, because that actually makes you feel better. So just check on your neighbors, check on those who are around you who are most vulnerable, and see if you can be of help, because don't forget that when you help people, it actually makes you feel better as well, and we all want to feel better in this situation. And then I guess the last thing, which I always say, is this is a great time to read more. So if you get a chance, read more, okay? Learn more, invest in yourself more, meditate more, pray more, do all the things that you can do now to reinvent yourself more, okay? And I just want to say that I believe everything will be okay, and let's just be positive, and let's just support one another, and let's just plan. Let's be proactive rather than reactive. And I like to say, I love you guys. Please look after yourself and those who are close to you. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you again. If any of you need, support with your finances in terms of financial coaching, any advice on, your finances, please get in touch with me. You can DM me and we can schedule a call to discuss these things. Take care, guys, and I'm gonna love you and leave you. Speak to you soon. Bye. Before you leave, don't forget to like and comment, subscribe, and click that bell. To follow me on my other platforms, my links are below. Click on them and they will take you straight there. Take care. Bye.